Hey everybody, how's it? Aloha. Well, I think I'm going to do a little micro series of just short videos on explaining the dynamics of composing and arranging without getting too heavy-handed or too theoretical in it. Just so that as we continue to go through this journey together here on the channel and I'm listening to the tracks, I'll say certain things and then you'll be able to associate, well, oh, this is what he's saying by arrangement. Oh, this is what he's saying about composition. And that is actually the subject matter of this one. What is composition? What is a composer? You say, I have people say, well, you're a composer. What do you do? As a composer, about 85 to 90% of my work has been composing music for media. I think the pop culture understanding of the word composer has to do with, and when I say pop culture, I'm talking about just the listener, the person who gets to wonderfully enjoy the music without being affected by a composer's ear, is that I think we assimilate the word composer to, and the Academy Award goes to, the composer for the music for film, yada yada. And that's where we think, oh, that's what a composer is. And then, of course, even as recent as doing one of the videos I did with Alter Bridge, and we see the composer, and he's written the music and most likely conducting. That's what we think. But actually, composing in the music world is, you can compose a song, okay? You can compose an arrangement. So the reality is that if you write a song, you're composing a song. Now I expect comments from the scholars and people who have their doctorates and their masters and their bachelors in music, and they're in musicology studies and stuff. But to compose a piece of work is not just limited to composing something that an orchestra plays. Okay, the word arrangement is, well, you may want to think of like a puzzle. You have all these pieces, you can arrange it, but that's not the case. Excuse me. You actually write arrangements. So a lot of times my work is about getting hired by people who have done music around the world, and they want a bass line, or they need a guitar, an extra guitar part, or they want some keyboards on it, or some kind of outside arrangement, like a hybrid arrangement of strings or something. And what I do is I listen to that song and I write an arrangement, which is an addition to an existing piece, at least in my understanding and how it works. So people send me tracks, they say they want strings, and I arrange strings for them. And that's what myself and my father basically did for our whole lives. And then, of course, orchestrating, something completely different. I've never mentioned it on this channel, but while I'm on a run, an orchestrator is somebody who takes a piece of music that's written on keyboards, guitars, or other instruments, and will actually orchestrate, kind of rearrange that music so that live musicians can play. In 99% of the time, it's a live orchestra. Orchestrate. And then, of course, there's the conductor. That guy on Alter Bridge is the conductor. And sorry about that, I got a little allergy going on here. So I wanted to show you a really quick example of an arrangement that I might do, and how that works, and how my mind works as an arranger. Somebody might say, well, I want a real straight arrangement of this song, and the chords are this. So if I was just to say, okay, fine. They might say, that's great. But then I might say, what if we do this? Or I can get even more complex with it. Same three chords, but how I choose to play it on my ukulele is a choice that I make as an arranger to see if it'll fit what you potentially, or anybody who sends me something, you are the client, and I'll say, how do you like this? So my job as an arranger is to take something and add to the song. So I hope that kind of broke it down a little bit. A composer really is more than the guy that you see getting the award for the films. You can write a song, you've composed a song. The arranger is the one that adds to it. So when I talk to you about the arrangements on this song, That's because in most cases I'm talking about the additional additions, the additional layers. So I hope that didn't confuse you more than than I intended. But when I'm geeking out a little bit about this, sometimes I do get a little, you know, I diverge and digress sometimes, but I like to circle it back. So I just wanted to do this video really quick to kind of give you an understanding so that you can come back to it. If you say, oh, he's saying composition, but arrangement, rhythmical arrangement, etc., etc., etc. So anyhow, I hope you got a little something, something. I hope you like this. I'm going to do one of these probably a week and bring out little things about, you know, how we as creators may possibly be doing what we do in order to get the song finished so that you hear it the way you hear it. All right.